Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K Rock and Metal channel. Today's video is we're going back to check out some Liliac. We haven't done Liliac for a little bit, but this is one of the more recent singles they did. The song is called Madness. Let's check it out. Okay, so there we go. Liliac and Madness. Throw it to Andy first for your thoughts and feelings.
Unusual one, wasn't it? It's not as unusual in lots of aspects. Do you not agree? It's a bit different from what we've covered before from Liliac.
It is different to what we've covered from them before, yeah.
Didn't like the overuse of the vocal effects. I think from what we've seen before, she's got a really good rock voice, and I think there's grounding effects there. She's obviously a fan of, taking a lot of inspiration from Kate Bush, from her going from her look to her sort of gesturing and vocal delivery. Location as well. I don't know if this is an early video from this band, but it seems like it's a school hall or social club, and they're stuck them at the end, and they haven't got a stage, but we'll stick them at the end of the room to record this video. That seemed a little strange. Solo was awful, but overall, taking away those two elements that I didn't like, the vocal effects and the strange solo, it was a decent track. There's more aggressive elements than what I've heard from Liliac before, and it's definitely one I'd listen to again, just to sort of get the full benefit without sort of trying to take too much in and making notes. Just listen to the track and take it in, because there was some really good parts to it. Started well with good opening intro sort of riff, but generally a good song. But they put too much in it when it could have been more laid bare and simplistic, and to come across to me as a better song.
Okay. So this song reminds me of Room Temperature Lager. If you didn't have anything else, you'd really enjoy it. But it's not a crisp beer, is it? It's okay. It ain't bad, but it ain't great. That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah, it's like a warm lager, and if you chilled it, it'd be even better. That's a good analogy.
So I don't know where I can put it. That's the best way I can put it today. So what partially ruined it for me is the video. You've got a song called Madness, and the video is very dull and boring. So I closed my eyes at one point, and it made it a lot better. And I don't understand, because obviously they did that song Carousel, which we liked, where they had the whole merry-go-round, they had actors and stuff, and it really added to the whole experience of the song. This one was the 5 of them in a rehearsal room, effectively, but looked like a storage container rehearsal room. It was weird. There's no problem doing that if you then use some cutaways and some story elements to take you on that journey of madness. But you're singing a song about madness with no madness in the video. It didn't work for me as a video, and I think that's what I didn't get. I understood. I knew you weren't going to like the solo. I kind of understood where he went with the solo, trying to use the weird effects part. Wasn't a massive fan of it, but yeah, I kind of understood what he was doing. The thing I didn't like musically was during that mid bit, she hit the high tom a couple of times, and that just sounded really out of place on the drums. Like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what are you doing? Didn't need it, but it just kind of disjointed me. And at no point am I ever going to get on board with keytars. Keytars just look shit. Sorry. Keytars are just pointless.
Even with a spiky headstock, it still looks shit. Yeah, I know.
You can't make a guitar look interesting and cool. So, but as a song, I didn't mind the song. I just think they dropped a point where the video wasn't good, and a bad video can pretty much just tank a song. And it's like they were on their song with the Titanic, and then their video came along as the iceberg and just fucking sunk it. I don't know. I'm going for metaphors today. It's great. Yeah. Considering we recently did Carousel. We did their cover of Master Puppets, which we thought was great. We went back and we checked out their cover of Trooper, and their covers were really good. This, I don't know. Do you know what? The other thing that stood in my head. Silverhex. This is what Holly from Silverhex sings like in a lot of cases. That madness, when she does that whole screaming, effect-driven vocal bit, that reminds me very much of Holly from Silverhex, the UK Hertfordshire band. It's the only time I've heard Liliac and Silverhex I could put that comparison. But that when you were talking about that vocal stuff that she was doing, that's what it reminded me of. Kirk, wrap us up then.
It's important to say that guitar solo was very technical. It was in key.
Yeah.
So it's not as if he doesn't know what he's doing.
No, what do you mean that? No.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably went on a bit too long, didn't it? That was the issue. With this, to me, I agree with Andy, the vocals, too many effects on them. It almost sounds like you've spliced together 2 separate songs, because the production's quite dry, for that nu metal type riff. It's almost like Evanescence, isn't it? And then I do like how they went into a headbanging tempo for the bridge. And then I do like the chorus. But again, I think when you've got a voice like hers and you're singing like that, you almost need a symphonic metal backing track to be in tune with you. And that was just not enough going on musically in the chorus to really bring her voice to the fore. If anything, it was just relying too much on her voice in the end. There were some remarkable moments. Did you hear that note that she hit that introduced the guitar solo?
Yeah.
Wow, that was incredible. And I thought she was actually going to go and do a bit of a death metal growl at one point. So fascinating music just to listen to her vocals. A bit like when we were listening to Faith No More, and we were just saying, look, it's Mike Patton, isn't it? It's almost as if the musical instruments are of secondary importance when we were listening to Midlife Crisis. And this one is similar. She always goes out of her way to demonstrate how good she is as a singer, doesn't she? You get all the the techniques in there, and there's nothing wrong with that. Flamboyant, musically, yeah, not that predictable. I thought they really did a good job of trying to incorporate different metallic elements into the song, and it's a memorable chorus. So I didn't dislike it. I just think the production was so strange. You know, the audio engineering for this, it could have been a lot better, a lot smoother. And yeah, I'd want to listen to this with headphones, Dave, probably to understand it a bit better.
Yeah. At one point, I did think, was this recorded live in that room at one point? It was just when I looked at her vocals, I was like, well, there's no way that vocal could have been recorded with everyone playing the way they were playing, but with drum kits and stuff. But it sounded almost like a live. It just didn't have that crispness that you would expect.
No.
And
it was flat, wasn't it?
There were some production decisions in the stylization, the tone didn't quite work. So, yeah, a bit of an odd one, that one. But there we go, Liliac Madness. Now, if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on another video sometime very soon.